Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the Full Throttle Performance Next Gen Sim Racing Series. It's Season 2, race number 14, and tonight's a special race. It's the Randy Lynn Memorial All-Star Race, coming to you live here on Rice Motorsports TV. Now, this, like I said, this is a special event here, non-points race, and want to pay tribute to a great guy, Randy Lynn, and his son, Chris Lynn, is in the league, and I don't think Chris was able to make it here tonight, but, we definitely wanted to start off by giving a shout-out to him and the family there, and I hear Randy was a great guy, man, and I tell you, it's just honored to be able to bring this Memorial All-Star Race to you in honor of Randy Lynn. Now, tonight's going to be a slightly different makeup tonight, and let's take a look to what's going on. Oh, what in the world happened to my graphics? Oh, my goodness. I apologize, folks. Something went bonkers with my graphics, but I'll just take those down. I'll just read from my side screen here. But what we've got is an all-star race format tonight, and they're going to be doing some heat racing. And what it is, there will be two 20-lap heat races. For each heat race, the top 5 will transfer to the main event, and then there'll also be a last chance race, and then the top 5 from that heat race will transfer to the main event, which will be 50 laps. Of course, they normally run, unlimited tires. I mean, not unlimited tires, but the unlimited fuel. And of course, it is an open setup league, and so they're actually running, I think, 2 sets of tires tonight that they have, plus 1 additional set. Of course, they always have the 3 green, white checker attempts. And like I said before, the main event will be the 50-lap main event race. And so we've got let's see how much time we have left here on the session clock here. And looks like, where's my session state here? Looks like we've got, we're actually just getting ready to roll over. We're finishing the practice here, so they're getting ready to roll into that. So what we'll do is, of course, we want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors, of course, and that would be Sonic Graphic Design, Admin Box, Turn 2 Terribles, and Buster's Corner. And about 20 seconds ago, so we should be rolling right into our, I believe it's going to roll right into, obviously heat racing, so there won't be any qualifying or anything like that. Shout out to the folks in the chat there, the Berlin Racing family there. Of course, wishing their man good luck. On is he in here? Is he in here, Aiden? There he is. Yeah, I see him in there. I just didn't see him on track there at first. So now the server's rolling over, and we're going to see who's going to line up for this heat event here, the first heat. Let's see how this works out here. Now they say, okay. Now, the session says it's lone qualifying. So I wonder if they're going to qualify first and then have the heat races. That right there, that's Jeremy Zarfos. So he'll be coming around here. So I'm thinking that must be going to be how it's going to work out here. Got a couple of guys with the webcams up tonight. We'll be riding on board with them throughout the evening. Coming around to put a time on the board there, and he'll start things off there with an 18.526. And we'll see if he can hold on to that time. Oh, and he's in the grass, so that's going to eliminate that second time. There's Ken Baum Jr. He's currently P2 with 18.594. I wonder if they're doing one and done. I think that's what they do. They just do one-shot qualifying. Let's see, Tyler Isley, he's currently P8, 18.953. Aiden Berlane, he's making his, actually making his way out. No time yet for the 13. Now it crosses the stripe there, and that'll be his timed lap here. I believe it is only the one lap. Coming around now, let's see what time he puts on the board. Crosses the stripe, and he registers fourth fastest, 18.540. And maybe it isn't one shot. Let's see, is he coming around for another one? Yeah, we saw some guys go in the grass, so I was wondering if it was just one lap or two. Trying to improve on that time. Does he improve? Yes, he does. Up to P2, 18.458. So that at the moment, that will be his starting position. Colin McCarthy looks like he's done. Fifth quickest there. Who else is out there? There's the 88 there, David Salter. Currently 12th quickest. Just putting down his second hot lap. He did improve his time and his position. Nice pickup there. Up to P7, 18.582. So that's a good pickup there for sure. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a quick moment and go hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back. You're watching the Randy Lynn Memorial All-Star Race here on Race Motorsports TV.
How are you doing tonight, man?
Hey, I'm talking here. You know who you're talking to? Macho Man! On my way to Monday Night Raw.
Terribles, Port Royal Speedway. We've got Devin Borden with us.
Keen Motorsports Shop here with Kyle Keen.
Sitting here with Sean Keen. We're going to talk a little bit about racing history.
Okay, folks, we're back here. Season 2, race number 14, the Randy Lynn Memorial All-Star Race. And the qualifying is done, and the first set of drivers should be coming out. And I see some folks now starting to come onto the track, starting to line up here. And let's take a look at the qualifying results here. Now this looks like everybody. I wonder if they're actually going to do the heat racing. Looks like it's looks like everybody's coming on out here. So let's bring it up here. Jaden Bingaman, he got your pole position. Aiden Burlane starting second with Carson Pittman third. Jeremy Zarfos fourth. Kyler McCarthy fifth. Briggs Swope in the sixth position. At seventh we have David Salter. Eighth is Ken Baum Jr. Steve Stritmatter starts ninth. Don DeGroot, he'll round out your top 10. Then 11th is David Smeal Jr. Andrew May in the 12th position. 13th will be Robbie Bice. 14th, Matthew Fitz. 15th, Brian Pressler with Jimmy Barr in the 16th position. And Tyler Isley starting shotgun on the field in the 17th position. The driver's getting ready to roll out here. Well, let's see who our now it is showing, it's saying here that it's heat one, so everybody, I guess that's how it works out. The whole field is going out, and so the top 5 from this heat, from this race, this heat race here, will transfer to the main event to set the field, and then the second heat race, the next top 5 will transfer, and so on and so forth. To set the final field, I guess it will be 15. We've got 17 cars in the server here. See, there's where are our cameras at tonight? Let's see. Looking for. Well, there's Tyler Isley. He's one of the guys on board tonight. Tyler getting ready to get going here, starting a shotgun on the field, and it's Jimmy Barr who's actually right there. Almost right next to him anyway, and he'll be he's also starting. He's running a VR headset. I know that's pretty cool there, so we'll be riding along with those guys. Pace car should be turning on the pit road. There he goes, waiting for. We got a green flag, and heat number 1 is underway. I only saw those 3 there, and battling up the front there, Jeremy Zarfos still ahead of Aiden Berlane at the moment. Jaden Bingaman trying a good run on these guys. Short track racing here tonight with Full Throttle. I see some smoke. Somebody did some spinning. Somebody's on pit road. Looks like Carson Pittman jumped to the pit, so had a spill. Might have went down in the grass. I'm not sure. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure if they're throwing the yellow for these heat races or not. Well, we got Andrew May. Did he have a spin? He's still going there. I mean, they're starting to stretch out front. Bingaman, Zarfos, Kinbaum Jr. in the 3rd position. Briggs Swope is 4th. Aiden Berlane now back to the 5th position. He's getting a lot of pressure there from the 61. Don DeGroot. Looks like DeGroot's going to move around now into that 5th position. The field, it's amazing how much the field has gotten spread out already. A little further back there's Strittmatter, followed by the 72 David Smeal. There, Robbie Bice in the 9th spot. Matthew Fitz, he rounds out your top 10. You can see on the track map how much folks have spread out, surprisingly. There's Tyler Isley. He's chasing Brian Pressler. A little further back behind them, there's Jimmy Barr. He's in that 16th position. And meanwhile, up the front there, Jaden Bingaman, 1.6 seconds ahead of Jeremy Zarfos. And, you know, like sometimes when you go to like road course racing or like short track racing, you know, the guys that kind of specialize in that kind of thing, they, you know, you start seeing them kind of come to the front there a little bit. We got some guys on pit road too. David Smeal Jr., he's on pit road. Carson Pittman, we saw him, he had to, I believe he jumped to the pits, he had to tow in. Briggs Swope, now 12 laps to go. Bingaman has a commanding lead. Kinbaum Jr. in that 3rd position. Let's go back to 9th place. There's Matthew Fitz. Now he's being challenged by Tyler Isley in the 17 machine there. Isley's got Kyler McCarthy behind him. And boy, he's getting more pressure from the 24 than he's putting on the 3 himself. Battling along here, trying to see if he can get up there to that number 3. Now your leader, he's coming around. He'll be he's less than a straightaway. It looked like Tyler Isley lost a spot there to the 24 car, Kyler McCarthy. Like I was saying, your leader, he's maybe just a little bit less than a straightaway between him and the last place car at the moment, basically 4 seconds behind Andrew May. Now make it 7 laps remaining. Oh, now we got Kyler McCarthy. Did he spin? And oh, he's in the wall, facing the wrong direction. And like I said, I don't think they're going to be waving any yellow flags. So, oh boy, he's in a tight spot. There is really nothing he can do. He just has to wait for that traffic to get by and try to turn it around quickly. Oh my goodness, you don't want to turn down in front of the cars. It's such a short track, and he's doing his best to try to get turned around. It looks like he'll be able to get going there. Trying to ease his way back onto the track as traffic zooms on by. So he was able to get going once again. No one got collected there. There's David Salter in the 8th position. Right now we have 10 cars on the lead lap. Andrew May, he's the last car on the lead lap. There he is, and your leader Bingaman is 1.2 seconds behind him and closing quickly. Oh, and he gets into Tyler Isley. Oh my goodness. Isley has no choice. He basically spun into the pits. He'll just have to drive down the pit road. I think, you know, he might just park it. I don't know. Don't know if he's going to get, looks like he's going to get some tires. There's only 3 laps to go though. And Bingaman looks like he's cleared the traffic. No more traffic in front of him, and it'll probably stay that way till the checkered flag here. Only a couple of more laps around the circuit. Coming out of turn 4, he'll be bringing it to the white flag. Jeremy Zarfos not too far behind. I don't think he's going to have enough time, though. It's just over half a second behind the 26 car. Jaden Bingaman, he'll be one of your top 5 to transfer to the main event as he takes the checkered flag, and that will be it for heat number 1. So now the cars will come in. Let's go ahead and bring up the Heat 1 results here. And that was Jaden Bingaman, Jeremy Zarfos, Ken Baum Jr., Briggs Swope, and Don DeGroup, your top 5. Now they transfer automatically because they were the top 5 there, and you see where everybody else ended up there. So we'll go ahead and get ready for the second heat here. Let's take a look at your starting grid. And this time, Steve Strittmatter, he'll be leading them on heat number 2 here. Aiden Berlane will be starting 2nd. David Salter in the 3rd position. Robbie Bice 4th. 5th will be Matthew Fitz with Jimmy Barr 6th. Andrew May 7th. Kyler McCarthy 8th. 9th, Tyler Isley. David Smeal Jr. 10th. Brian Pressler 11th. And in the 12th position will be Carson Pittman. Okay, it looks like they skipped it's showing that's interesting. It was showing heat 1, and now it's saying that it's the consolation race. So I guess they didn't there obviously was no heat 2, so there's no results to pull up there. So we'll they're just going to go straight to the consolation race. Lights out on the pace car, should be going green next time around. So I believe this will indeed this will set the field for the race here, wherever these top 5 end up. Making their way down into turn 3. Pace car should be heading down on pit road. Any second, there he goes. Got a green flag. And the consolation race is underway. And this time, Aiden Burlane, he takes off into the lead there, definitely trying to secure one of those top 5 positions, start up as close to the front as he can. Steve Strittenmatter right there behind him, followed by the 28, Robbie Bice. David Salter in that 4th position. They're already putting a little daylight between them and the number 3, Matthew Fitz. Let me refresh my overlay here a little bit. There we go. Fitz in that 5th position. He's in the final transfer position. Jimmy Barr right behind him there. That's our other driver with the onboard webcam. Jimmy running the VR headset. Trying to see if he can break into that top 5. I mean, it looks like he's about to get passed by the 24 there, Kyler McCarthy, so he falls back. Oh, who is that? Is that Tyler Isley putting a lot of pressure on the 12 as well, battling to hold on to that 7th position. I think Isley is right behind him there. Brian Pressler behind Isley. So a lot of fierce battling going on back here. Let's look back up the front here. Robbie Bice trying to hold on to that 3rd position. I don't know why it's showing Jimmy Barr. Let's jump up here to your leader, see if it'll switch here for us. I'm going to have to reset my, reload my overlay again. This is Aiden Burlane. He is leading here at the moment. .15 laps remaining. Strittenmatter still in that 2nd position. Robbie Bice getting a lot of pressure there. David Salter just spun, and man, he was putting a lot of pressure on his teammate, but then he spun out there, and boy, that was lucky that he didn't. No one got collected. Man, that was. I wonder if David Smeal got caught up in that. Let's try to look at the replay if we can. Let's see if it's if we can get it pulled up here. And so there's the 88, David Salter. I mean, he was right on the bumper of his teammate there, Robbie Bice. He might have tried to put a little bit too much power down coming off the corner. So he's coming around there, and he is down a little low there. Oh, yeah, and yeah, you can tell. He's got just a little bit too much power. And oh boy, man, cars were coming right up behind him, but they all managed to, looks like everybody passed to the outside there. So he just did manage not to collect anybody. So that's good to see there. I don't know what's going on with my, I wonder if it has something to do with doing these heat races or something, because my software is doing something weird trying to keep up with the data. Sometimes we don't usually do these heat races, and who knows, there may be something weird going on with the networking side of things here. Of course, the stream is still going good, and as you can see, Aiden Burlane now clearly ahead there, Steve Strittmatter, but Robbie Bice is getting a little closer. There it is, finally updated. 5 laps remaining. Now, I don't think he has, oh, he's got Kyler McCarthy right there. Trying to put more pressure on the 28. But he doesn't have any pressure himself, though. They're definitely separated between him and Matthew Fitz, who's 1.8 seconds behind. Mullane almost 1.4 seconds ahead of Steve Strittmatter. They'll be getting the white flag next time they come around. Looks like Strittmatter, he'll be able to cruise to that second finishing position. No real pressure from behind. Mullane, meanwhile, coming off turn 4, coming down to the white flag. This should be the white flag, I believe. We'll see if it updates next time around. I thought they were coming to the white flag there. Let's see. Now it's the white flag. Okay. Well, final lap here before we start. And actually, I guess that was it. That was the checkered flag. Yeah, the software is a little behind. What we're going to do is, well, that'll do it. We're getting ready to roll over to our main event. So we're going to go, I'm going to restart some of this stuff, and we're going to pause for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
How are you doing tonight, man?
Hey, I'm talking here. You know who you're talking to? Macho Man! On my way to Monday Night Raw.
Terribles, Port Royal Speedway. We've got Devin Borden with us.
Keen Motorsports Shop here with Kyle Keen.
Sitting here with Sean Keane. We're going to talk a little bit about racing history.
Okay, folks, we're back here, and it is time to go racing here at the Randy Lynn Memorial All-Star Race. And so making our way out onto the track here now. Boy, it's a beautiful night for racing here. 69-degree air temperature, winds only 2 miles an hour. Like I said, they have 2 sets of tires with the 3 green-white checkers. It's an open setup league, and no faster pairs at all. As always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. And as waiting for them to come on out, let's take a look at your starting grid. Brian Pressler, he'll be starting On the pole tonight, David Salter in that second position. Jimmy Barr will be starting in the third position. Tyler Isley fourth. Fifth is Carson Pittman. Matthew Fitz is sixth. Seventh, Kyler McCarthy. Robbie Bice in the eighth position. Ninth is Steve Strittenmatter. Aiden Berlane rounds out the top 10. Then we have Don DeGroot in the 11th position. 12th is Briggs Swope. 13th, Ken Baum Jr. with Jeremy Zarfos 14th, and Jaden Bingaman in the 15th position. Now remember, the field is inverted. That's why all the guys that finished at the front of their heat races are at the back. So, so they'll have to work their way through the field here. Getting ready for a 50-lap race here. Ryan Press will be leading them to the green flag. Making their way through 3 and 4. Pace car about to turn down. We got a green flag, and our feature event is on the way. And it's saying, okay, that's interesting. It says 20 laps to go, and it says that it's the feature race. I wonder if they just have something maybe a little mixed up. Oh no, Robbie Bice. Looks like him and the 42 Jeremy Zarfos got together a little bit there. Looks like they're both continuing along. No real damage there. Zarfos, his car doesn't look too bad either, really. Let's go see if we can take a look back here and see what happened here. And we'll roll it along here. The 28, there's Robbie Bice right behind the 3 car. And let's see, where is Zarfos? He's a little bit further back. Going down in the turn 1 now. Who knows? 28 might have got a little help. Who knows? They're going through turns 1 and 2. And oh yeah, he got a little touch on the left rear by the 13. That sent him going around. Boy, the 57, Briggs Swope just did squeeze by. The 61 going down low, Don DeGroot, and the 42, Jeremy Zarfos, had nowhere to go, but they were going so slow, so they just basically just tapped into each other. So that helped both of them avoid some damage there. Lights are out on the pace car, so they'll be going once again. And I'm curious this now, because the main event's supposed to be 50 laps. And this is, sometimes I've seen sometime when they set up these heat races, and I don't know if the thing just didn't, I don't know what's going on, because the field is inverted, and I believe it's supposed to be inverted for the main event. But not sure. We'll see what happens after this 20 laps here. 16 to go. David Salter shoots into the lead. Boy, look at Jimmy Barr battling with the 17. Tyler Isley for that third position. He's going to get it from the 17. Now he's stuck between him and the 67, Brian Pressler. Carson Pittman trying to get past all of them. Aiden Berlane behind him in that 6th position, where they're beating and banging behind him as well. Close quarters racing here, folks. David Salter trying to gain an advantage here. Brian Pressler still in that 2nd position with Jimmy Barr and Tyler Isley, followed by the number 4 there, Carson Pittman. And look who's sneaking down on the inside. It's Aiden Berlane trying to squeeze through if he can get there. Oh, man, they're almost 3 wide. Oh, and Isley and Pittman get together. And they're both facing in the wrong direction there. Should be able to get turned around here. Wait till the coast is clear. And so Isley, he'll go around. Pittman coming around with him. And same deal, the cars don't look too banged up at all there, really. So David Salter, he continues to lead here with Pressler in that 2nd position. Jimmy Barr 3rd. Aiden Berlane now in that 4th position. He started 10th in this. It says that it's the feature race. Well, like I said, we'll see what happens here. And let's go ahead. Let's see if we can find, where is Jimmy Barr at? There he is right there. We're gonna bring him up here with us real quick. Hey Jimmy, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here. How are you doing?
Man, I tell you, crazy start here, huh?
Yeah, we're trying to some stuff a little bit. You know, got thrown off a little bit with the laps counting here, so we're trying to hurry up. And it's getting crazy out here. It's going to get even crazier. So strap in.
Right. Now, is this actually, because the iRacing is saying that it's the feature race? Did something kind of get out of whack there or something? Only 20 laps?
It was supposed to be 50 laps, but we don't know what happened when it started.
You think there'll be more racing after this, or?
I don't know. We'll have to ask Robbie, but
10-4,
yeah,
man. Well, I'll put you back down to your channel. Good luck, buddy. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
Okay, getting ready to get on back to work here, man. I tell you, things happening very quickly out here. Pace car getting ready to come down on pit road. There he goes. Green flag racing once again. David Salter trying to hold on to that lead. Brian Pressler, all kinds of pressure from the 13. Aiden Berlane up on that high side. The 12 there, Jimmy Barr down on the inside. Berlane, he doesn't have anywhere to go at the moment. Here comes the 51 of Strittmatter. Matthew Fitz down on the inside. Berlane is holding on, though, in that third position. Jimmy Barr trying his best to get past the 13. Strittmatter now on the outside of him. Oh, boy, that was close. So now the top three are nose to tail from the looks of it there. David Salter. Aiden Berlane trying to drive underneath the 67. Brian Pressler. Brian Pressler, he's going to have... Oh, we got us a caution here. Caution number 3 here. It can't... let's see. Was it Briggs Swoops? Maybe, perhaps? And, yeah, looks like he might... Oh, man, is that car crabbing? Oh, no, he looks like he's going... For a minute, I thought he was kind of going sideways there a little bit, but looks like he might have just spun. The car looks like it's okay, so this is a caution number 3 here. And boy, I sure hope it's more than just 20 laps, because now we're only showing 6 to go. Because iRacing was supposed to, they were supposed to have 2 heat races, 2 20-lap heat races, and then follow up with the 50-lap event. And man, I tell you, this would be the, if this is how it ended up tonight, this would be the shortest race of the season for sure. But we'll see what happens here. Because if we were to take a look at the iRacing setup and see right there where it says feature, iRacing kind of, I don't know what iRacing took one of their heat races from them. I don't know why it did that, but yeah. So who knows, folks? This might be it. Brian Pressler, well, he's out front right now, but David Salter is your leader. Boy, look at the pressure there from Aiden Berlane. Salter trying to do what he can. I'm pretty sure Berlane. Oh, got us another one. I think it's Don DeGroot, and looks like he might have spun. Yeah, he's turning around. Car looks like it's okay. Caution number 4 here. Carson Pittman down on pit road. No pun intended. Not too much damage there on the number 4. That left front just a little bit. Looked like he hopped out of the car, so I don't know. And the engine's not even running, so who knows? He might be done for the evening. We'll see what happens if he gets back out there. Let's see, where's our other onboard driver, Tyler Isley. Tyler currently in that 10th. He's showing like 10th. Let me see if I can find him real quick. He's down here. We'll bring him up. Hey, Tyler, Tony in the booth, you got a copy?
I do.
Boy, Oh, my bad. I didn't know it was going green. Sorry, buddy. I'm gonna put you back down. I'm gonna put you back down to your channel. All right.
All right.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh well. Okay. Caution.
Keep me up here. Why not?
Boy, I tell you, man, this is we're seeing more cautions than you might expect at some place like Bristol or Martinsville tonight.
Yeah, everything's a little off tonight. I don't really know what's
Yeah.
going on. I don't know. It's nobody's fault. I mean, this is the first time we're trying something like this, and it just kind of isn't going to plan, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm not, like I said, it's nobody's at fault. I'm not trying to.
Right.
I'm trying to pick my words because I'm not trying to blame anybody. It's just the first time we're trying something like this, and it's come together a little rougher than maybe you'd want. So,
well,
I mean, those things happen.
Yeah, well, it looked like everything. Oh, sorry, but well, it looked like looked like everybody. Looked like iRacing was doing fine there with the first two heat races. Then all of a sudden, it didn't do the consolation for whatever reason. That was weird. But yeah. Well,
Yeah,
man,
I mean, this is. Yeah, hang on a second.
Yeah, everybody trying to get.
Let me respond to Ken real fast.
Yeah, you want me to put you back down to your channel?
Just give me a second. Hey,
Okay.
Ken, my bad, dude. I'm talking to Tony, and I just wasn't paying enough attention. Anyways, this has been a mess, man. I'm ready for this to be over. Can we go to Charlotte, please? I mean, my goodness, man. I'm done with this. No, I mean, look, man, if I'm being honest, like I said, first time we're trying something like this, bound to be some ups and downs, and I'm hoping we try this again next year, and if it's at this track, if it's not, I hope we just go a normal format.
Right.
I'd love to see what actually happens, but
yeah,
you know,
sometimes you have to experiment with that stuff. Maybe a practice race just to try to see if everything's set up right or something. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what would have done any better for this. Honestly, I think it's just one of those. It's one of those nights, and hopefully, you know, this doesn't carry over to next week. Hopefully, nobody carries over any hard feelings. Like this is meant to be a fun night, and I think it's become kind of a stressful, strenuous night, and a lot of tensions building up for really no reason.
Right.
So I'm hoping that this race, everybody just sweeps under the rug and we move on to the next one, because I've had a rough race. I know other people have too. It's just one of them nights. Like I said, I hope that we get back to what we've been doing so well the last few weeks in Green Flag racing.
Absolutely. Are you at one to go now, or?
We are now, yeah.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and put you back down to your channel there, and so good luck. We'll talk to you later.
Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, folks, and yeah, I tell you, that's how it goes sometimes. All the networking stuff, iRacing, the technology is great, but sometimes you just need it to be able to work, and it doesn't always do that. So this kind of looks like a green-white checker situation here. Pace car is in, got the green flag. Aiden Berlane on the high side. Pressler trying to defend on the inside. David Salter stripping at her right there. Look at Matthew Fitz getting a little bump there. Berlane taps the outside wall just a little bit. Man, they're battling hard. They're coming to the white flag. Brian Pressler trying his best to hold off a hard charging. Oh, and the 88 goes into the wall. It's not going to matter. It's the final lap. White flag here. And looks like Berlane's going to get a better run off the corner. Can he hold on? Pressler's trying his best. They're coming to the white flag, or to the checkered flag, and it's going to be Aiden Berlane. And he's going to take the win here. It's probably the shortest race of the season here at North Wilkesboro. Wow, I can't, it's over already. Oh man, that was crazy. Congratulations. I mean, you know what? I think everybody's like, you know what? Let's just pack it up, guys, and let's just move on to the next one, because we just need to just kind of regroup here. But I'm gonna go ahead and just get folks now. Aiden, he's already there, and I got to get Brian. Let me go find Brian Pressler. Let's see. Where's Brian at? There's Brian. So we'll move him up to the interview queue. And let's see, where's Steve Strittmatter at? We'll go find Steve. Is he in the chat? Let's see. I don't see him. So we've got our top two finishers, and now maybe Steve might jump into the server here in a minute, but we'll see what happens. So we'll just jump on down there with these guys here. Let's turn that music down a little bit there.
I don't guess he's
okay.
Seen me though.
Hey guys. Okay, folks, we're here in, I guess, Victory Circle here with two of your top three, Aiden Verlaine and Brian Pressler. And, well, congratulations, guys. Y'all just ran the shortest race of the season by far. And I tell you, you and Aiden, you and Brian, y'all made an absolute show of it right down to the line. But congratulations on squeezing out that victory, man.
Yeah, it was a crazy race.
Yeah, I didn't deserve to be in there, so it was. I just want to thank Robbie and them. They kind of. I think they wanted it 50 laps in the feature, but something happened. I was lucky to be in the race. So I need to apologize to Andrew May, spinning him out in the heat race. So, but hey, man, that 13's hard to hold on.
Absolutely, man. I tell you, but man, y'all did a great job of it, though. And this is one of them kind of nights of everything. I mean, the software was going crazy, and the iRacing software was going crazy. My timing and scoring was going crazy, and it's just been one of those nights for sure. And but I mean, it's over now. I guess you guys can have Charlotte to look forward to.
Yeah, I'll let the winner talk after this. But.
Absolutely. Aiden, did anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, first off, man, I just got to say sorry to Robbie. I haven't watched the replay back, but on the start, I rode behind him. My goal was just to ride behind him, and I don't know if I tapped him or netcode. I had to look it back, but I'm just going to think it's my fault. It probably was, and I'm 100% sorry on that. And it was just a horrible contact. I didn't mean to do that at all. I never really touched anyone else the whole race, so I think we had a fairly clean race besides that. And got to thank him and the rest of them for putting on a great league, and you all for putting on a great broadcast, and my mom and Jesus Christ for always supporting me.
Absolutely, man. Well, I tell you, that was, and of course you had to fight your way from about mid-pack to get there, man. So, boy, this place is, things happen really fast here, boy. This is right up there with Martinsville and Bristol and everything else. But congratulations again, man. So we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Hey, Brian, was there anybody else you wanted to give a shout out to?
Man, I just want to echo him, tell Robbie thank you, and once again apologize to the 69. I got into him. He probably should have been in the field instead of me on the main event. But thank my wife and all that stuff. So
10-4, man.
Well, she looks after a 4-year-old. And
yeah, absolutely, man. So, but congratulations on that second again, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir, buddy, and thank you for the broadcast. It means a lot.
Oh no, man, no problem, man. Guys always put on a great show, no matter how long or how short the race is. Yeah, you can always expect some excitement. So yeah, man, we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Hey, Steve, good to see you got into the server there, man. You got a copy?
Yeah, sure do, Tony. How you doing?
Man, I tell you, what a crazy race this was. And boy, you're right up in there too, man. I tell you, and congratulations on the third position there. And boy, that was quite hectic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it sure was. I wasn't sure what was going on there at the end, and and our teammates kind of crashed. I don't know really what happened there yet. But I've been up there a lot this year, and I've just had a lot of bad luck. And then here on this short track with all the craziness, I actually squeaked by. I can't believe it, but
absolutely, man. Hey, you never know, man. And do you like short tracks?
I'm starting to, now I really like them, but I like longer tracks but I got to learn on the short tracks. I got to get better on them. So this was a good start for me, I guess.
Absolutely, man. Anybody else want to give a shout out to?
Well, just Up in Smoke Esports. I want to give a shout out to the guys there. We've been working together, and been a good team so far. And like I said, I don't know what happened today here at the end. Something happened. I don't know, was Throttle stuck or what? I was on a different channel because it's such a short race. You don't even got time to hit your button hardly to talk. You know?
Yeah.
And that's it. Just thanks to Full Throttle for having these races, and thank you for broadcasting for us. I like watching the broadcast. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, 10 for a man. Well, and go. There won't be too much to look at tonight, but go look at it anyway, man. I tell you, you'll try to dissect what happened, and a lot of it was the iRacing thing too. I think just something because the first two heats seemed like they went fine, and then all of a sudden they just totally skipped the consolation thing. I don't understand that, but so who knows? Yeah. But come back and try it again sometime.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Tony, that was, that was. I think Swope. He was just trying to get his lap back, and we even had cars. I don't think he just didn't see me.
Right. So okay.
We go way back. He obviously.
That's what I was saying. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, he was trying to get the lucky dog, get around fast. There's no.
Yeah, I mean, under normal circumstances, you would have thought you'd had 50 laps to work with, and so any kind of strategies just got thrown right out the window. So
it was, it was karma, man, because I hit 69 in the heat race. So, man. Thanks to the league and everybody, man. And looking forward to Charlotte for sure.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, we will see you next week. Take it easy now. Okay, folks. Wow. Okay. Well, that let's go ahead and take it live here. And man, I'm just kind of like I don't know what to say. I'm just like, I want more. We all want more racing and stuff, but that's it for tonight. It's not even 9:00 Eastern yet. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Let's go ahead and let's bring up the final results here. Let me see if I can get those to come up here. And there we go. And yeah, and of course you see race winner there, Aiden Berlane, Brian Pressler second, Steve Strittenmatter third, Robbie Bice fourth, Matthew Fitz in the fifth position, Tyler Isley sixth, seventh, Kyler McCarthy, Don DeGroot eighth, David Salter ended up ninth, Ken Baum Jr. 10th, Jaden Bingaman in the 11th position, Brake Swope 12th, Jimmy Barr in the 13th position, Carson Pittman 14th, and Jeremy Zarfos finished in the 15th position. And like they said, I think everybody's ready to go to the next race. But we still want to give a shout out to the Lynn family. And you've been watching the Randy Lynn Memorial All-Star race here. So for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.